Well now, lovely people, last night, or the last video, was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it? Half the time you couldn't see what I was doing, and the other half of the time I didn't know what I was doing. So basically, it was a disaster. So I've got on and done the electronic sort of stuff, sticking things together, putting plugs in. You see, there's all these plugs here, which I'm sure you can see, because I'm going to stand behind the bloody camera and then I can show you all these plugs into this thing. There is the speaker. Well, I say speaker, I think it's probably a sort of sound module. And here we have the plug-in. Let me see the plug-in round this side and everything. And having done all that, it said, wait for it, switch it on. And I thought, well, where is the switch? Because as you can see, it's plugged in, it's switched in at the wall. I won't bother to show you that, but it is. And nothing's happening. And then I realised that this and as you can see, we have skeins of lights to put in somewhere, and we've got all these things going around. Can you see the things going around? Yeah, you can, yeah. And this bit here going in and out, I don't know what it does, and that's going up and down. Yep. And if I do that again, it stops the noise, which is quite good. So let's turn it around here, and you can see all this lot running. It's running quite well, I must say, all things considered. Now, there was something else, which last night there was this sort of small girl sort of figure, and I couldn't work out where to put it, and where I thought I'd put it was entirely wrong. And now wait, watch this. There is a small girl figure coming out and, oops, going back in. I don't think that is powered. I think it's something you can do, but we will see. It may turn out to have a powered element to it, because there's obviously more things which are powered, and lit. And the other thing which I found a bit odd, to say the least, was that, see, you've got a short skein here, and you've got that, and then you've got this here hanging down. Oop, plugged in but hanging down. There it is. And it said on another piece to come shortly, it said, place the bead here, and I had no idea. It actually meant the first bead, and that's the first bead there against my finger. It means the little LED beady thing. Okay, I am now going to turn it off, and I turned it on again. Oh, come on. Ah, it's gone off. Phew. So there we are. There are one or two pieces that I can put in this evening. Been another difficult day as usual. We only have difficult days around here. I don't know why. Oh yes, I do actually, but we won't go there. I've just touched that. I'm now going to unplug it, because I've had enough of the noise. Yeah, good. And then we sort of get pieces like this, which have to go in. Can you see? I don't know, I hope you can see that. I hope. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see me now? There we are. That's in. But I've got to actually put my specs on and look and see what else is supposed to be happening. Oh, gee, there's a damn fly in my wine. This is the end of that bottle of, I can't remember what it was now, something or other. Oh, sorry. Oh, you know, why is it that when you get a fly in your wine, you can never get hold of the little oh dear, oh dear. Where's my knife gone? My knife's gone. Tweezers. Tweezers. I'll tell you what. This one could be an Olympic swimmer, and I still haven't got him. Yes, I have. There you are. Bugger off, you little sod. Right, sorry about that, folks. It's still, that's the tail end of the Italian Brumale. Brumale! And no, I haven't been drinking that much of it. Anyway, that bit there, which I think is sort of all these bits here go with it. But I have to have a quick look and see. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah. Well, I think I know. Oh, that's right. That bit goes round the corner. Round the corner. Can everybody see? There. That's that in there. Could you see that? I'm kind of getting paranoid about this. Because I don't see the point in me making videos if you can't see the bloody things. Absolutely no point at all. Right. And so this little bit here goes I know not where. I've got two bits which look as though they're like kind of steps or something, which is that one, and the other one's just disappeared. I think I'm going a little bit no. Yes. Well, that's peculiar. I begin to wonder about these things. I will tell you some of the instructions on this and some of the drawings, which are nowhere near really large enough to engage with. I might round the wrong side. Yeah, I think I am. Oh. Sure, I've skipped a page. Who's a silly boy? Well, that is silly. Okay, that, I'm going to take this out because, I can't, there it is. That goes in there. I know it goes in there. I'm sure it does. Now, this will all have to come out. Okay. Oh, bitch. Right. Now, that definitely goes in there. I mean, it just almost fell in there. Almost fell in there. And then, because that comes around there, I've actually no idea what that does. Hmm. How irritating. Oh, there we are. Yep. That goes in there. No, it doesn't. It can't go in there because it doesn't bloody stick there. Does it go there? I believe it does. I believe it did. And then I think this bit here, aha, that goes in. Yeah, but it doesn't tell you which way up it goes, because no, it doesn't, but I think it does. There. Now that is all of that, and that lot goes in there, like that, and like that, and there we are, folks. It's all in there. Who's a clever boy? I don't know. Now, there's a bit of flaw goes on, but it says, do not squeeze the wire during assembly. Let's see how I can squeeze it. It's quite a long way away, actually. So, this piece goes on here. There is no doubt about this. It's going on here. Come hell or high water. Okay, it's on there. Good. Now if I go around the other side, Jesus, what a mess. Ah, who remembers Professor Quatermass? Quatermass? Quatermass. Oh no, Quatermass. That's right, yes, Quatermass. None of you. Not one of you has any idea. I know you haven't. Only a page. What it is. What it is. Now, this piece here is going to have 2 steps added. Which are these? You've got that. 2 steps. It could be a 2-step. Or it could be a jig or a reel for all I know. Because I don't know what a 2-step is. It's probably some sort of odd dance routine. I learnt how to do the Velita when I was at school. That was the only kind of thing they would teach us. Because it was the kind of thing that you actually could do without holding on to some, not necessarily reluctant wench, but possibly. What's concerning me is that has got to go somewhere, but it don't go there. Now that is odd, but then you've heard me say that before. Oh, you daft bugger. No, it can't be. Oh, I see, yes, it's the wrong, not only the wrong way round, it's upside down. Oh dear. It's definitely been one of those days. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, no, it's one of those days. I just sort of like sat down and I was watching some rather silly sort of quiz show, and then I got an email from somebody that I really didn't want to hear from, and it was a bizarre email from somebody who, according to internet psychiatrists, fulfills all the parameters of stupid. But you don't want to know about that. What can I tell you other than I'm kind of managing this now. I've got that bit in, but there are some other bits, and you know, I thought that bit had to go in there, but no, not yet. Right, again, this is one of the problems of this thing. You think, oh, I've got everything all sussed, and you haven't. You have not. You really ain't got it sussed. There should be another one like that actually, and I'm now like, oh bugger, I've lost it. And it's definitely not here. Oh, shit. I had some other things this morning. No, earlier today anyway. I wonder where that's gone. How irritating. It's not sort of got tied up with this, has it? No. There was definitely another one. No, get back on there. Right. Yeah. And what was I saying? Oh, I'm worse than usual, I'm afraid. I have to apologise for that. Well, I could apologise for it. I reckon that goes there, you know. What do you think? No, it doesn't. No, you're quite right, it doesn't. Well, on the other hand, I think it does. Well, it certainly sits there. It's a bit odd, but there we are. Now, where does that bit go? This bit, no, this bit, because it's got that on the end, hooks in there. Well, we got that. Oh God, that's fallen off again. Oh, it's fallen in the water. Right, I've got it. So that's there and that's there. Where does that bit go then? This bit goes across the front of it, but actually you can now stick this bit in. Right, I think so. There and there and oops, there and yeah, there. Except it's not in there, but it will be. Otherwise, it's going to go. There we are. That's that, and that. There is a bit missing, and it's here somewhere, or else it's fallen on the floor. But it's not fallen in the water because there ain't any. Shit. Dear oh dear. There we are. Right, okay. This goes across here, bizarrely. Everything's bizarre. Life is bizarre. There we are. Okay. Now, I've got a feeling there's some sort of worry about this lot. And I don't know whether we have to use the long one or the short one. This is the skein of illuminating doodahs, LEDs. Light emitting diodes? Yes, they are. Light emitting diodes are quite interesting, in as much as they emit light, which is a bit odd. Ah! Oh goody. Now we seem to have got that fairly straight. I'm not sure that that's the right one, but it doesn't matter that much because here's the right one, here's the other one. All nicely tied up. Look at this. Ooh, loads of them. I think I might have to get a camera operative. I don't know, I mean, perhaps a Lovedoners could do it. Yep. Right, that's that. So, where are we? Oh yes, here. And it says, first bead position. Well, that threw me because I was hunting through all the parts thinking, where is the bead? The beads, as in the beads, you know, and I couldn't find them. Yeah, all right then. So here we are, beads. Well, little things from the LEDs, you see. Doodly 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 doo. Doo doo. Geez, there's a lot of them. And, yeah. So the first one has to go there, I think. And then the other side goes down. Wow. Well, me hearties, he said, I don't know. I am threading bits of wire through holes. And do they want to go through the holes? Yep, we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Now, where? Oops, that's duped. Oh, how irritating. Right. Where is the first bead? He said. Bead, bead, bead. Beady, beady, beady. There it is. Don't get that twisted. Do not, just do not. Right, there is the first bead. Bless us. And then it says, I kid you not, to spread the other ones round, like wherever you like. And I'm like, we've got to be bloody joking here, surely. Surely we've got to be joking. I'm trying to sort of sort these wires out, and I don't really know why. Because although that is there, they could all really, oh yeah, that goes into there. Does that go to there? Yeah. Right, and that one doesn't. I'm not worried about that. Now, I think this has to go down. Aha! Oh, I pinched a wire. I shouldn't do that. It does say don't pinch the wires. But let's be honest about it. They're my wires, so why shouldn't I pinch them? Well, actually, come to think of it, of course, if they're your wires, your own wires, you can't pinch them because that would be nonsense, wouldn't it? There. Ooh, wow. There's a bead there. And it says you can wrap the rest of it round somewhere else, which seems a bit cavalier to me. Is cavalier the right word? Oh, oops. That is, unfortunately, trapped. And now it isn't. Oh right, got it. Oh, that was the other end. Bloody hell. Or indeed. Now it should, according to that, if you press that, and I don't understand that, but hey, come here. Come here, you. We'll plug this in. It's even got its own little hole now. It's plugged in. Oh! One, two, two, two. Oh. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-dum. Okay then, folks. I think, having got that bit in, there's a bit missing there. I don't know where it is. Floor springs to mind, but looking down here, I don't know. I don't know why it should be on the floor, but I blame that bloke, what was his name? It wasn't Darwin, he didn't do it. It was the other fella who invented gravity, and we've all been suffering from apples bouncing on our heads ever since. Before he came along, I'm sure we didn't have these problems. There we go. You have to hold it. I'm not very good at this sort of electronic stuff where you have to hold things or whatever. I once got into trouble sending some electrical gear back, and the person swore blind there was nothing wrong with it, and I said, yes there is, it won't work. And it didn't work. Well, it didn't work because I hadn't mastered the idea that instead of pressing a switch, you had to press it and hold it, which is a totally alien thing to those of us who have been flicking switches for quite a long time. Okay then, folks, hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw more than you saw previously. The last one was so embarrassing that I couldn't actually watch it, and this one probably isn't much better, really. Confidence, boy, confidence. Do you know the secrets of success are not actually what you know, it's having confidence to say that you know enough. And really, the people who are members of the Dunning-Kruger Club, and if you have to ask what that is, then you could be a member, are actually more likely to be successful because they're quite convinced that they're right. And perhaps they are, who knows. Right, good night.